Laws are immeasurable. They have no material dimensions, but they are affirmed by their manifestations in the totality of this cosmic becoming.
The manifestations of laws consist of numbers, equations, geometrical formulations, chemical formulas, and the derivatives of these formulas. No form of matter or energy in the universe can be manifested without law.
In our era, the combination of quantum mechanics and the theory of relativity offers the possibility to the modern researcher of constantly discovering new laws that connect the macrocosm with the microcosm, thus decoding the relation between matter and spirit.
The laws that define the behavior of the material worlds give us the capability to comprehend the unity of man and the universe. Man may stand upright. He may see, hear, smell, taste, comprehend, move, breathe. This is because he lives and exists within a framework of legal codes that include man and the universe, not simply as a unity, but as a relationship, interdependent and co-functioning. The Big Bang Theory always gave me the impression that it was an interesting opinion, but as knowledge, in a philosophical sense, it was lacking. The idea of unknown laws, which was triggered that morning when we met the scientific salesman in Monastiraki, now helped me probe deeper into the law and its nature, which constitutes the essence of each form of substance in the material world. Let us return to the hypothesis that the universe, according to certain interpretations of the theory of relativity, once began with a Big Bang. Using our imagination, let us halt the explosion and mark on the blackboard of infinity two words, law and event. The explosion is an event executed by that which is designated by law. If we discard law, then there is no event designated by it, or even if there is, it is automatically negated. We conclude, therefore, that law constitutes the sole principle of transformation of a potentiality into an actuality which is viable in the material world. What is law? Law is a note on the cosmic harmonic staff, played in a key ordained by the composer of the world.
Every physical law is self-existent, self-sufficient, non-interpretable in its origin. It is not an entity, but it is predominant in the entities, which compose the genesis and the course of each act in the cosmic becoming.
The existence of laws is confirmed by the action of numbers and equations on the whole of the harmony of the universe.
The Big Bang, assuming it took place, does not constitute a beginning of existence of a universe, since laws pre-existed. The nature of law is of divine origin, and therefore divine destination. For this reason, both laws and events are in the realm of wisdom. If we trace the Big Bang explosion as it unfolds, we note that each form of matter that appears follows the course defined by the law that regulates it. Imagine a running track with athletes waiting at the starting line. Suppose that the firing of the gun is the moment of the Big Bang. Each athlete runs in his designated lane. And although the events of matter, represented by the athletes, evolve according to the pace of each of them, the track is ready and the lines are drawn, long before the starting gun fires, and even before the athletes are born. Those lanes are the laws. The difference from the racetrack is that while on the track, the athletes and the lanes are predetermined and measurable. The laws in the universe are infinite and immeasurable. Let us concern ourselves further with these lanes. On the track, we will observe that if the athletes, hypothetically, run an infinite distance, they will shortly return to the point of departure and continue their course. This must occur because every infinite journey of matter follows a curved orbit and never a straight line.
Einstein supposed that gravity is a force that differs from the other forces of nature.
Gravity is a consequence of the fact that space-time is not flat, but curves under the influence of the mass and energy within it. This is the reason why the Earth, the planets, and the galaxies move in curved orbits, like athletes running along the curve of a track. Up until a few years ago, it was believed that curved orbits were the results of gravitational attractions. However, today science has established the view that those orbits are linear, but bent to the curve of space-time. That is to say, while the athletes run on a track and must complete the turn to return to the point of departure, now the athletes run straight on a field that is already curved. This is called in astrophysics a geodesic arc, while in philosophy, it constitutes one of the basic theories that govern the fixed nature of laws.
A good theory is one that makes definite predictions that can be tested. Our present theories could be proved wrong by observations, but I don't think that is very likely.
Regarding the enigmatic nature of the lawful framework upon which the whole universe rests, regarding, that is, the idea and the content of law, which governs everything, the only solution to the enigma remains submission of thought to the omniscience which steers the world order.
The musical stuff upon which the notes of a melody are written, where every note represents a law or a cluster of laws, is a part of a masterpiece of music, which in its entirety refers to cosmic harmony.
Professor Hawking says about music,
I am very fond of music. Maybe you can see the batteries under my chair are called Mozart and Mahler. I also have batteries called Verdi and Brahms, but Bach is dead. However, I would not dream of analyzing music in mathematical terms. It appeals directly to the spirit.
I wonder, does music address the spirit? Or perhaps it encompasses the spirit of the laws of mathematics, geometry, art, and science that demonstrate the cosmic harmony. I believe that Professor Hawking grasped what thousands of years ago was declared by Orpheus in his teaching on the function of cosmic harmony. I believe that contemporary science must give more attention to the nature and function of music. Perhaps music interprets not only the laws of cosmic harmony, but also the laws of the soul itself. In the musical staff, the notes of a melody are written. If we suppose that each line of the staff is a law, and each law an event, then we have before us a vivid representation of the harmony of nature and the world in the masterpiece of creation.
In a concert, or a choral, or a dance, we enjoy the harmonic result only when the dancers and the instruments faithfully follow the course of the unwritten music with the instruction of the baton of the orchestra conductor.
In the opposite case, if even one of the dancers or the musicians of the orchestra makes a mistake, the harmony is destroyed. The same occurs with the harmony composed by the laws of the universe. When there is a point of deviation from that law, harmony is destroyed. We have, in other words, an undesirable event. At night, in the light of the moon and stars, in the tabernacle of the Muses, Pythagoras taught his students that mathematics and music are the same science, and that harmony depends on specific mathematical relations.